episode 4 is on now. Thank you for watching. Episode 4 will commence now. It's not episode 3. The last episode, I said the ending. In the ending, it was episode 4, but it was actually episode 3. Alright. I will have to apologize on George's front because he is somewhat gluttonous and he is currently consuming ice cream. Isn't that right?
Yep.
He is gluttonous and he admits to it.
Yep.
Why are you doing this right now?
It's ice cream, man.
Okay. Alright, George. Anyways, during this episode, we are still filming this on the 14th of November. We currently filmed every single episode as of now during the 14th of November. In the last episode, we talked about the very first thing I was in, professional short film I was in, and how I met George in the short film called Spill. Now we're gonna talk about another short film we were both in called The Lunch Club. Before we do that, I must mention I don't even know if episode one's gonna come out today, because I might need to just have a day. I might need to immediately sleep after all of this, because what we've done, there is still remnants of the chocolate syrup on the ground and on us
From episode
2, yeah, the punishment episode. Ooh. But yeah, it is episode 4. Look at that, 4. Let's just get right into this.
Alright.
You can. This is unlike the Spill.
Whoa.
Because, George.
Sorry, I just got brain freeze.
Yeah, well, people. Shut up. Yeah.
Oh man, it's right in my brain.
Right. Okay, you got brain freeze right in your brain. I thought it was outside of your brain. Oh my gosh, to the left of your brain.
It actually.
Right in the core. Okay.
Yeah, it actually feels like it's.
This is
in my brain.
This is DLC to the punishment episode. Get punished, you frick.
Yeah.
Anyways, how dare you eat ice cream? But anyways, this is unlike the Spill, because while you have to pay money to see Spill, you have to rent it off this website that Aaron Lester Alias, who is the director, he is affiliated with that group. You have to rent it. The Lunch Club, anyone can watch it. I have it saved. You can watch it on Vimeo, I believe. It's on my Star Now, which I will not share with random people online because it has my full last name and stuff. I don't know. It's just.
I haven't updated my Star Now profile in years.
I've been thinking of doing more Star Now to get into some stuff again. Revamp my failed acting career. I don't know. I've been thinking of doing that.
So sad.
I've been thinking of doing a 3-part. Oh my gosh, I really got him.
I'm sorry, I don't know why that got me. Just the way you said it.
That's actually true.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So yeah, to revamp my failed acting career, I've been thinking of actually doing a 3-part series where I talk about Screen Actors, the acting school I was in, Spill, and The Lunch Club. I was doing a documentary-esque narration of it all. But I don't know if I can do that still, because of the fact that I cannot find The Lunch Club, Spill, without having to pay for it. So, and I can't just talk about it without the footage. So, you know what? Forget about it. Forget about that. Just whatever. That can continue whenever. But anyways, I can talk about The Lunch Club now. So you can actually just see The Lunch Club. And if I remember, I will put the link to see The Lunch Club in the description of this video. George continues to be gluttonous.
Yeah.
Look at that. So.
Actually, let me just digest the ice cream.
Okay, George, you don't have to detail the digestion. Okay, to talk about The Lunch Club, I'll say how I got into it first, since you did Spill first. talked about that first. Basically, I believe I basically like applied for it on Star Now, obviously. What?
Sorry, I was
What?
just burping.
Okay, what? Why do you have to mention that and then laugh at it and then mention it?
Because you said what?
No, I said... Yeah, but there was no reason to... Okay, forget about it. Just forget about it. Have you forgotten about it?
But yeah, I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak. Alright.
So I believe I applied for the main love interest role, and I think it was one of the qualities was like to look good. I don't know, or something. To look good or something. I have no idea. And I was like, oh yeah, you can tell that if you look at my profile, you can decide for yourself or something. That's what I just remember distinctly writing that for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, there was that. But I think they wanted me to play the other character as like the mafia kind of goon guy who's like in on like this weird little mafia thing. I went to a university, I don't know where. It's a building in Melbourne City with like green goop on it. I went in there. Why do you rub your nose so much?
I swear to God, it's the chocolate, man. Like, I feel like one of my nostril hairs is stuck to my inside nose skin.
That's what you get for pouring all of that on my face. You know what? You just did way more. Episode 2, by the way, we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, ever since that. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Good job. Good luck with that. Anyways, so I went to this building, university. I don't know. I went into this room with them, and it was like past a library full of students. I believe. I did relatively well. I don't know. My mum was there. I'm just thinking of all the details. I'm sorry. This is not interesting.
Was this for the audition?
Yeah. I auditioned. Was that for the love interest or the goon? Because the goon only had like 2 lines. I have no idea. But that's beside the point. Basically, that's how I got in. And I theorized that the only reason why I got the job as the goon/mafia guy is because I look like I would be like a part of some kind of Italian mafia because I am Greek. I will say that is pretty convenient. Being Greek can be convenient. Being Italian/Greek, WOG, whatever you want to call it, it can be convenient. You can get a role because of how your face looks. And that's pretty good. How did you get your role as the guy who sells the candies? That's his character sells candies.
I also auditioned at a uni. I don't know. The uni was like pretty big. Like the campus was pretty huge. But like I don't remember exactly what the uni was. But I remember me like going up to a floor or something and like doing an audition. I don't really remember having a script or anything like that. Like the audition for Spill, I remember that pretty well. But this audition, I don't really remember that well. But I remember like going up in front of the camera and
There's a camera? I didn't have a camera. Maybe my character wasn't important enough. But yeah, go on.
No, yeah, I remember there was a camera. There was like 3 people, something, and a lady like at a desk.
I remember 2 women.
Yeah, it was something like with women. Yeah, something like that. I think
I remember just 2 women though, like 2 ladies who were students probably. But that's just me. Maybe we had different experiences, I guess.
Yeah. The only experience that I have is of a, like I don't remember who, but I remember there was a woman there. There might have been others. Oh man, I swear there was a woman that came up to the door, and then there was like a woman and a man that were like at the desk, but like they just stayed at the desk in the room. And then I went in, and then after I left, like my brother went in as well or something. But I think we were going for different roles. But yeah, I think there was a camera or something, and like I might have had to say a monologue, but like I don't think so. Like I think the only like monologue thing like I kind of had, I think around that time, was another audition for like a Coles, or not Coles commercial, another sort of commercial, something which I didn't get in, but that was with that was something different. At least I got on the Coles one, but like apparently that Coles commercial never aired on TV.
Wow.
Yeah, or like it might have, but like that scene of mine never aired except like for one person. One person apparently saw it.
Oh.
But yeah, for for this one, for the lunch club, I really don't. I remember that. I remember the experience more than actual like the specifics.
Interesting. Okay, so let's cut from that. I guess we at some point knew that we got the roles, whatever.
Yeah.
And then cut to when we do the script reading. Yeah, my character had 2 lines, but I was there. I don't know. I wasn't mad. I'm still not mad about that. I don't mind. So yeah, basically we went into this building thing. Well, me and George separately.
It was a school, wasn't it?
I think it was in the building in the city that we did the script reading. This is the script reading.
Script reading, okay. Oh, yes.
Wait.
Was there like a table?
There was a table.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I had difficulty getting in. I saw like this other girl who was having difficulty. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I got in there, and then coincidentally, I saw a big doofus in there who I recognized. It was you.
Oh, yes.
How?
Yeah, I think I saw you there as well, but...
I mean, but how... What are the chances of that, though? Because we were both in the... We did not plan for us to be in the same thing.
Yeah.
We didn't know. Oh my gosh.
I think we both knew as well that, like, we were in Spill together, like...
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
most likely.
After that, yeah. And, like, we realised, I think I'm...
Yeah.
Like, we might have spoken to each other and was like, I think I saw you before or something.
And wait, I believe this was in August. Hang on. I am now gonna get the timeline, the archives up.
Yeah, there was like a big table and you, me, and like everyone else that was part of it were just reading scripts like together, like in the chronological order like of the scenes, and then the other film people would just be sitting by and hearing us and how we're doing it, how we're kind of voicing it.
This 15th of August we did this. 15th of August the script reading.
So which year was this?
2015.
Oh, this was after Spill. Then.
Yeah. Or maybe this would have been before Max and Cletus. So maybe this is how we knew each other a bit better.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about
2 months after the shooting of Spill.
Yeah, we were talking about this during the previous episode. Like, how did we go from Spill to you coming to my house? This might have been the missing link. This might have been the missing realization. But here are some pictures. Hang on. Look at that. Look at that face.
Yeah, it seems like we've already built some kind of friendship.
Yeah.
Like before those photos.
I like this one. I like this one.
I was such a kid, man. Like, I swear to God. How old were we? Like
12.
Yeah, 12 or something. But like, most 12-year-olds now like don't even act like that childish as I was. And I was like, especially in the Max and Cletus videos, I was like yelling and screaming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cringe jokes. Oh, Winsworthy. Oh my God.
I still got your permission to upload it though.
Yeah.
I will say.
I think I got a casting agent soon after or something. In like Triple Talent or something. It wasn't Show Kids anymore. Triple Talent. And like they didn't want me to have like YouTube videos like this like uploaded because they didn't want to like defame my reputation as like an actor or something with these silly YouTube videos.
I believe your mum went out of your way to let us know or something.
Yeah. My mum told me, but then I just like went stuff it and I just ignored it, and my mum was like, "Yeah, it should be fine anyway."
Your mum doesn't matter. I mean, my
mum is irrelevant.
I genuinely meant to say she does. She told us she doesn't mind because that's why we uploaded the Concrete Club last year.
Yeah,
that you were in. I also want to mention with that screen thing. Oh, what was I gonna say? Gosh dang it.
I keep digressing.
Yeah. So George and I, we met there obviously, and I used to have a Twitter account in 2015, and I uploaded this image as a tweet. This one, of you like down there. I remember that distinctly, and I will resurface that Twitter account sometime because there's some little gems there, but that will not be soon, and you'll just have to wait. But yeah, that's beside the point. So that was a script reading. What else can we say about the script reading? We read the script, I did my lines, and I think the director, her name was Adele or something, and she was a student at RMIT, I believe, and it was a student of film.
That's what yeah. That I think that was the uni that I went to or something. RMIT.
You went to a uni?
No, for the audition.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's where we both went. I believe it's a building with like the green goop on the side of it.
Yeah.
And I said my lines, and Adele was like nodding in approval. I guess that's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't remember anything specifically. I think I talked to the main actress a bit, the main character a bit. But one thing that stands out to me was meeting Sam WS, who isn't.
Yes. Oh my god. I remember that. Yeah. He has his YouTube channel as well.
Yep.
Is he doing well with that?
He is. Yeah, he does music a bit. I will say Sam WS is such a strange figure in my life because we barely interact to this day, but he has weirdly been a bit of an aspect in my life, which I will get into all of that. And it's still weird because he still, to this day, he still follows me on Instagram. He still sees my story posts. So he's still there. It's like a lingering thing. It's so weird.
He's in the background.
But, yeah.
If there's like a family photo, he'll just be in the background behind the tree, like.
Yeah. But like, there's a lot to talk about on that aspect, but I'll get to it later. Basically, to get away from that was that Sam was cool. Then I guess So now we're gonna cut from the. Do you have anything to say about the scripts reading?
No, I don't. I didn't even remember Sam WS at all.
I remember a bit.
Yeah,
I remember a bit of him there. So, basically, to transition from that script reading, it was a choice for me. It wasn't for you, but for me it was. I was not needed on the first day of filming. There was going to be 2 days. I was not needed. And I remember I was on this very bed right here that the camera is currently situated upon. My mum was like sitting there, and she wanted to know if she should tell them that I won't be coming because I didn't need to be there. And it was a choice to make, and I decided, you know what, nah, I don't want to go. I don't need to be there. And now this choice would prove to have consequences, which I will not get into because I'm aware of the fact that George was there at day one because he filmed his bit and there was like a sausage roll fight that he was an extra in. We should probably talk about the film more. We should probably mention.
I do not remember that that first day. I don't have any recollection of it.
Really? Okay.
I remember the second day or something where I did a scene like on a wall, like I might have been leaning on a wall. Or
you were
in showing, like candy.
No, you were you there on the second day? I don't remember you being there. Were you there?
I don't even remember the first day. I don't remember the first day. You don't remember the second day?
No, I remember the second day.
I don't yet.
But were you there the second day? You were not.
No, but I don't remember the first day though.
But you were there the first day though, because you were not there the second day.
Okay, so whatever I remember, I think there was a day where I went there. I don't remember being there on 2 days.
So you were the first day. I wasn't there.
It must have been first day, but okay. I remembered it as a second day.
Interesting.
Because I thought there was also a day where my mum was like, "Oh, it's fine." I don't even know, to be honest.
Okay, from that we can gather that this will be a very me episode because I'm gonna. I have a bunch to say about that.
Yeah, this one I just remember vaguely.
There's 30 minutes of SD card space remaining on the video thing, but don't worry, it's fine. It's fine.
Should be fine.
Should be fine. Don't worry.
50-minute episode.
What could possibly go wrong? But anyways, I will not question why George is currently doing this with his shirt.
I don't know either.
So on the second day, I rock up, I guess. There are a few pictures I can show. I will say I was weirdly a method actor with my character, and my character looked like this. Look at that. I was basically an Eshe. I was method acting an Eshe.
I remember having a yellow raincoat.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
There's actually... I'm scrolling through videos of me as the character, methodly acting. This is literally a frame of a video where I stood in the bathroom and talked to the mirror in character. Look. Look at that. So, that's not to show here though. You will see that some other time, I guess. But, something that was interesting was... what is this? This picture here of Sam and I... It's kind of broken, because there's like a thing wrong.
Could I see?
Yeah, you see that?
Dude, he's grown up so much. He's still got the same face, of course, same hair, but yeah. God damn.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get it up.
I think he got like popular with the girls as well,
What?
1 year or something, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Sam WS.
Why are you talking about him as if you know him and went to primary school with him? Oh yeah, you got popular with a girl. What are you talking about?
I'm talking. I swear, I saw a video of him at a party with all these girls going, "Oh my God, Sam!" Ah!
I did not need to see what you just did there. But yeah, I have seen the videos on Instagram where he's at parties. Doesn't mean he's popular though. I'm just being factual.
No, but the response from those girls, I remember as a kid being like jealous.
As a kid.
Yeah.
As a kid.
As a kid, because I'm not a kid. I'm obviously like in my 30s now. I'm not. Yeah.
When was this then? 4 years ago?
I don't.
Honestly,
I don't even remember the surroundings. I don't remember the context. I just remember the video, and I remember feeling jealous.
You were also jealous of when Sam talked.
I was
Samuel
jealous
Edwards.
With those who socialize with girls.
Yeah. Samuel Edwards in Spill talked to Grace Rose Birch, and he was jealous. If you saw the last episode. I will say though, it's interesting. In the 2 professional short films I've been in, I've encountered 2 Sams, and one Sam was like kind of fat with like short hair, and the Sam in the lunch club is skinny with like longer hair. So that's
blonde curly.
Yeah, not long. Maybe just more curly. Just this is the better version.
He looks like Joseph, by the way.
Joseph is someone from. You just watch episode 1. I will say this is one
Joseph
of
Jabberwocky.
This is probably one of the best pictures. I think this is mirrored. I think this image is mirrored. But I was mirrored or not. This is probably one of my favorite images because it just has such an aura to it. Such an aura. It's us 5 years ago, but I'm in my method acting state of being an eshe. I don't.
You're still acting, even off camera. You're still acting.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I was in the get up with the chain, which I still have. But yeah, I guess that's in my head, you know.
I think I remember having a chain. Like I had a chain on my jeans.
Yeah.
It was something like one of my jean legs. Yeah, I had like a chain over it.
You're doing the action, but I don't know if the camera's getting it. Just saying, George. I mean.
Oh yeah. So, I remember having pretend these are jeans. These red pants are jeans. Then I had like a chain like over a pocket or something.
Okay.
And, like every time I walked around, just go cling, cling, cling.
Okay.
Chain noises.
I
gold chain.
I want to mention, since I brought up the fact that I still have the gold chain from back then. I still have in Spill. We took home 2 marbles each. I took the biggest and smallest one, and I still have that. So that's cool. George was dead by then, so you didn't.
I don't think I took any marbles.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
I had a gold chain as well. I think my brother had that because he got like kind of jealous and
jealous.
Yeah, he wanted to wear that because he thought it was cool or something. But I don't know, my brother back then was weird. He he used my mum's makeup box to hide stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to me. Basically, I remember rocking up then, and Sam, who was really cool. I guess I wanted to talk to him more. He was kind of like hanging out with these 2 other girls, who kind of like they formed like a bit of a thing, like a group.
All the Sams getting all the girls.
No, no, they had like a mini group. I will say I was still in my method acting state, I guess, a bit, and like there's a video of me talking in the state, walking up to like the kids, like the other kids who were there doing the thing, and it's like a primordial look into Dean Wiederstar, because Dean Wiederstar is going up to people and talking, you know, and this is like that, but in character, you know, whatever. So I distinctly remember like it was hard to talk to Sam and all that with these 2 other girls. One of the girls turned into like Princess Leia, I think, in the credits or something. Which reminds me, I forgot to mention this. My mother in Spill was listed as a child extra in the credits.
What?
That's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if you can find Spill, just please find it just for that. Anyways.
Why?
I don't even know why, honestly. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Oh, goodness.
Gosh. Anyways, back to Sam. I don't know. It was weirdly it was weirdly weird to
Weirdly weird.
no, it was weirdly hard to talk to Sam, I guess, with these two other girls. One was nice, one was a bit more meaner.
Yeah,
who-
I remember I think one or two of those girls or something, like sitting on a bench, and like I tried to talk to them or something, but I don't know, they didn't really weren't ready to make conversation.
Yeah, I will say the mean one, I think for whatever contextual reason, she once said, I think it was like in the back and forth situation, she was like, well, you're just a really bad actor, or something. I don't know what the context. Well, she was like...
You remember just that?
Yeah. No, wait, there's more. She was like, well, maybe that's just because you're bad at acting or something. I don't know. And, like, I remember after that, I was just staring at her like... Okay. Alright, then. Okay, then. It was like... It was such, like... disarming her, I guess, with my stare. I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, you sure of that? Okay, cool. I don't know. Like... And then she just kind of stared at me awkwardly. Like, she was the awkward one. And that is one of my victories in my life, right there. So... Her star now, I stalked her a bit after...
Oh my god!
After the lunch club, I went to her star now, and her, like, introductory video where she's, like, talking to, like, the many producers and directors who'd want to cast her and her brilliant little stupid face. She, like... In that, she explained herself, hey, my name is blah blah blah, and I do that, and then she proceeds to spin around and blow bubbles into the camera. Is that supposed to help your tape? Are more people going to audition you because of that?
I mostly had like a lot of modeling shots. Like I practically only did. I only did modeling.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
Advance my profile. That was like pretty much it.
I've seen them. So yeah, that's a memory with the bad girl, I guess. A memory with the good girl was with Sam. Sam and I did this strange thing. You might find this to be amusing, George. Basically, we barely talked about the plot of the Lunch Club. You can watch it, it's fine. But it's another one. It was another one that was at a primary school, like Spill. So my only professional works have been at primary schools, whatever. Sam and I managed to get in. We weren't allowed to get in, but there was like a building that we got into, adjacent to another building. We're in the one adjacent, basically. We went in there, and it's the same building where we filmed the shot where Sam got the lunch order with me next to him, I guess. I don't know. Basically, we're in there with, like, the good girl, and me and Sam conspired to make it like a horror, scary thing. I have no idea what we did, but for whatever reason, maybe we moved an object. We walked in a room, and, like, the girl walked away, we moved an object, or something, we walked away, and like, oh my gosh, this just moved! And me and Sam were in on this big thing, right? And we went out of our way to, like, walk around this girl in the hall or whatever. And then, like, a whole bunch of other kids, I think, joined us at one point. And so, like, it was getting a bit of a big thing. I think it was just Sam doing this one-man show at one point. I was
part of this.
No, this was day 2. You were not there. And I can...
Okay, alright.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah, I eventually walked out, I believe, of that. And I believe, like, the director, Adele, or whatever her name was, told us not to go in that room at that point. And I guess... not the room, the building. So I walked out at some point, because I think I was just getting tired of it, I guess. This is... I cannot believe I'm able to say this. But I have witnessed Sam W.S. get told off by a teacher, despite the fact that we have never gone to the same school or anything. Because... No, not by a teacher, by a director.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Okay, so... I walk away. I see in the distance... Oh, it was like 20 minutes SD card space remaining. I see in the distance, Adele, like, call Sam and the group to come over, I guess, or something. Because this was outside of the building. I was outside, I guess. And, like, she just talked to them a bit, like, very sternly. And I could see Sam's face, and he was kind of like... I don't know, it was weird. Whatever face you make when you get told off, that was Sam's face. And the fact that I witnessed such a thing, and it's just weird to think about now, because it's very specific. Never once went to a school with him legitimately. This is a situation in which it's a director telling him off. But whatever, I don't know, that's another memory I have.
Oh man, I had a similar experience, but not with the lunch club, with The King and I. Oh, that's another... I'd probably...
Well, do you want to
get
say
into
about...
that, like, for, like, episode 5 or something.
Episode something, I don't know.
Yeah, I spent, like, all the money that I got from The King and I, like, because I was getting paid, like... literally, like, I don't know, like $300, like, a week or something, like, literally, but I just spent all the money on hot chocolates.
I will say, for both
I
of
regret it.
for both of these professional works that I've done, Spill and the Lunch Club, I never got paid, but that's alright. It's fine. I will mention though, I'm going to talk a bit more about our roles and what we did in the film. My character, I had 2 lines, and I was like, "I hear you're looking for Tony."
Yeah, no, I was Tony.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? Yeah.
And I was like, "He's back by the out of bounds zone, whatever." I don't know. And the fact that we happen to be like these 2 characters who knew each other in universe is kind of poetic because we know each other in real life.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So my acting was passable, I guess. It was fine. I don't know. It was average, I guess. It was whatever. But I will say, I think that you did a good job. As a 12-year-old,
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think you did. And I think there are signs that you are a good actor. So that's a good on you.
Thanks.
Good on you, George.
I can say the same for you as well.
Oh, thank you. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. But yeah. Wait, in what context, though, can you say it with me?
It would, like for your own, like, little...
Oh, you mean...
for your own little skits, like, on YouTube or something.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
like, of course those are going to be different.
Yeah,
than,
yeah.
That... Like,
Professional work.
Yeah, but, I don't think I've seen you, like, be, a main or supporting role in a professional work, like, with both of us in the same
Oh, yeah.
scenario, yeah.
Okay, so there's that, I guess. I remember, I think, at the end of the day, I think this is my last memory of Spill. I mean, no, the Lunch Club, sorry. Sam and I had a conversation, and Sam was talking about the possibility of me being in a show of his on YouTube. So I guess by that point, we were, like, pretty well acquainted to some degree. Sam basically asked if I could audition for him, and I think I did, I don't know. I was like, "Oh no, Sam, let me redo that, I don't know if I'd have messed up, I don't know." And it was like, "Oh, you can be in the show." And I believe Sam was making a show, Sam WS, look him up on YouTube. It was about, like, a radio show, and they're gonna, like, be hosts on, like, a radio thing and work, and I don't know, I don't know. After that, the Lunch Club, I talked to Sam for a lengthy amount of time, talking about the possibility of doing that show thing, which never happened because he was lazy, I guess that was his way of saying it. He got involved with, like, the studio, which was like 4 numbers, and then studio, I think, which got, like, the main guy behind that was, like, somewhat of a criminal, I guess. I don't know. And, like, I was like to Sam, "Oh, do you know how I can audition to be in one of the things?" He was like, "Dude, do you know what you did? Dude." I don't know. But this is all through text. Sam hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, so I said, "I'll make a remix of you for your thing." And I made a remix in 2015 of Sam WS with a little intro by me when I talked to the camera. I figured out, I think, his father's Gmail or email account through his star now. So
Oh, man.
I ended up sending that through the email, you know, to his father, I guess, which would have been weird to say. It would have been weird. And that is something that I kind of regret, and maybe I think about it sometimes. At some point in the future, you will have access to that remix at some point. I don't know. It's interesting. Beyond that, I'm pretty sure that Sam WS and our interactions didn't really, like, go beyond that, I guess. Although, I will say, he impacted me in a weird way. In the back of his videos for, like, a period of time...
plate.
I'm gonna get to that, you frick. There was a license plate...
Of Zam.
Can you stop? Okay, license plate of Zam 440 in the back. See that? And that's what by that time, 2016, I guess, I was making, like, a show with my characters, and I wanted to make an antagonist with that same name, Zam 440. And so I kind of introduced that a bit on Instagram and barely for YouTube, but, you know, it's still there, I guess. I don't know. Little did I know that later on, someone else on the internet would take that name, and I still have mixed feelings about that. But that's the whole Zam 440 thing online right now, with that, like, Zam and Mal, whatever they collectively call themselves. That whole thing, it's just still weird to me. But let's just I don't know. Let's not talk about that. But
that's weird.
Okay, but the thing with Sam is that it feels like we would be good friends if like we had the ability to like interact more. That's what I believe. To a degree, I think it's mainly going off guessing work now because we didn't really interact that much. But like years ago,
I haven't heard of Mel that much, but yeah, like
that's one way to transition to that conversation. In the middle of mine, as I was saying, 4 or 5 years ago, whatever, I really wanted to be his friend, basically, and I want to talk to him more. And I don't know, it's like weird to think about because like I want to maybe desperately. I have no idea how to say this, and it'd be weird if he's watching this now, honestly. But like I believe that we could be good friends. Like the last time I saw him was in 2019. I'll get the exact date up. You are surprised by this, as anyone would be after hearing all of this. Oh gosh, how do I find this?
By the way, I do have a story of a similar one. That's similar to the story that you saw with the director telling off Sam for like going in the room.
Well, you mentioned that previously, and we can talk about that story in another future episode because this is the Lunch Club episode.
Wait, have I mentioned it previously?
You did say that. You did say that where you're like, oh, that reminds you of this story.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. Anyways. In the University of Melbourne, 18th of August, 2019, 3 p.m. I have a video from 3:54 p.m. Okay, with Sam. Basically, I was there.
Went to Melbourne Uni?
Yeah, for an open day for the VCA, Victorian College of the Arts, which I believe I'm unable to get into now because I'm non-scored, but let's not talk about that. For filmmaking, I was there with this guy. We're just talking with this guy, there at University of Melbourne. I don't think I even wanted to go there, to be honest, and go to the open day. I'm talking with this guy with my parents. Sam walks in. We were in like the secretarial room in the University of Melbourne, I guess. Sam walks in, and like walks a bit past us. I don't think he didn't see me, but I saw him, and it was the equivalent of being starstruck. And that might be weird to say. He is a normal guy and everything, not a celebrity. But for me, like after all of these years, knowing, like almost sort of knowing him, I guess, because of like our detachment from each other, it was a very surreal thing to see. I walk up to him. I believe he recognizes me, and we have a cool little fun chat where I wasn't awkward. Thank goodness, I was good. I talked to him about Zam 440 and what's happening. We actually filmed. I interviewed him about Sam 440. Right there. And that video will surface when I make the Hunt for Zam Part 2, I guess. I'll put that in there. Until then, you will not see it. I apologize.
I mean, it could be likely that Sam might be the other Zam 440.
I doubt it. So basically, and then he has to leave, I guess. Like, because I think he was there for an audition. So whoever it was, like, told him, like, it was time to go. And I saved this bit here. I was really cool here. Basically, I think whoever was the girl looked at me for a bit, and Sam looked at me and was like, oh. I was like, oh, don't worry about me. I'm no one. Don't worry about me. So I think I was very comedic, jovial, and everything. Very good.
Jocular.
Yeah, everything.
Oh yeah, I'm not...
I can't believe you keep on forgetting.
I keep forgetting to be frank.
Wow.
Just sitting back.
Yeah.
Talking to no one.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe. I will see Sam in the future again because I have a plan. I'm sorry if this is wince worthy, but when I become a film student at some uni or something, because that will happen. Or maybe this doesn't have to be for film uni, it can just be like in general. I'm gonna ask Sam to play as a character, and he will get paid and everything. And so we'll see each other again. In the future, for film. He's gonna be a character of mine.
It's a prophecy.
Yeah, and also Steven from the Concrete Club. Because it might be a good excuse to see Steven again, because last time I saw him in real life was the Comedy Club last year, episode 1. George is in it.
Yeah. Where did he go? By the way,
got crushed by a tree, I guess. I don't know. We'll talk about the Comedy Club in a future episode. We get like Chris on or something. Currently have 9 minutes of SD card space remaining. So George, I apologize. Maybe there's something. Oh wait, before you say anything, I believe one of the first videos I edited on iMovie was a theory about the Lunch Club, and I believe you might remember this because you might have been like in the room or something. I don't know.
I used to do a lot of theories, like VE theories. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that. Voiding theories.
Oh, I was in a phase.
Yeah. Basically, I made a theory about the Lunch Club and all that, and it was like basically a whole lot of forced theories. I knew they were incorrect, but I just called it theorize. And that video, I have to export it, go into iMovie, export it, and you will see it one day. You will see that. So, and like talking in the mic of the computer and everything. But yeah, I believe I've laid everything out on the table, and I've said a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna get a picture of the cast up. Do you have anything to say?
I was obsessed with theories as a kid, like especially from Matthew Patrick.
Oh yes.
Yeah, with his game theory.
Game theorist.
Film theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the game theorist. But yeah, when he blew up with Fun Arts at Freddy's, I was just obsessed. I was like, holy crap! Like, what? Scott Cawthon, you're a genius.
Yeah. Here's a picture of me on the set there. I'm also gonna get a picture of like the whole cast together.
Yeah, I really want to like wait till episode 5 for me to tell my story with my own director telling off student story.
Yeah.
Actually, like chaperone telling off.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, that was that was hilarious.
I'm gonna show a picture now of the cast of the Lunch Club. I'm gonna zoom in on Sam's face for a good reason. Take a look. Look at that.
Oh damn. Oh, he's pulled that face before in videos.
Wow.
Wait, am I in there as well?
No, this was day 2, remember?
Yeah.
You were not there.
I want to see if I can find the mean girl.
I was thinking of doing that.
Was that Adele?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that, but I kind of don't want to do that. But now
find the mean girl.
Fine, I will. I think it was literally her. The person next to me. Right there.
Damn.
Look at how I look. Yeah, I am so in character. Look at that. And my theory I made about the Lunch Club focused around this guy teleporting around the place. This guy here. But that's probably mainly because of like cutting or something. I don't know. It was like weird. I was like focusing too much on like the editing and how it was like probably just too bad.
Yeah. The only theory I made of someone teleporting was with the Slender Man theories.
And I
remember when I got a virus on your computer.
No, you didn't get the virus. You just made
I nearly got a virus.
It was just like it was weird. A weird thing that happened on the computer. Look, we should.
Oh my god.
We should dedicate a future episode to talking about your theory obsession with Slender Man and Voidion, everything, every single thing.
Fun Arts at Freddy's.
Yeah, just everything. I think we've basically ended off this episode. Do you have anything you want to say about the Lunch Club, which you haven't said already?
I don't know. I haven't had much input like about it. Yeah.
Yeah. The question of this episode is, would you think of it to be weird of me to go out of my way to get Sam and I to interact in the future by attempting to get him to
audition
not audition, I'll give him the role to have a character, to be a character in a film of mine in the future? Would it be weird after all of these years to continually try to be his friend? Is it weird? Maybe it is.
It'll be like a reunion.
Yeah.
Like in Stephen King's It. All the the 6 kids in the loser club just reunite after like 27, 28 years.
Yeah.
Except it won't be as that long in
Yeah.
this circumstance.
Yeah. Also, Stephen King. Yeah, he wrote some books. You know, the thing about it though is that it needs like a lot more PG and a lot less 13.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's not talk about that. What else is there to talk about?
I mean, there's only like 4 minutes of SD card.
Okay. I think it's...
So, yeah. That's all, folks. Let's wrap this up.
After this... Oh, wait. After this, we're not going to film another episode. I think... Would you still be able to stay for, like, a stream for the Gamery games?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. Oh, I don't even know.
It's 11:30. It's 11:30.
Tasha.
You don't have to say Tasha. It's just say your mum.
Your mum.
Your mum.
Ha! Your mum.
Okay, well, how was that necessary? Was
Your
that necessary? Just stop. Just stop, George.
Your mum.
Can you just...
I remember, like, as a kid, that was, like, the joke that was in back then.
I can just imagine just breaking a skull. Anyways,
PG, remember?
okay. No, that was about Stephen King's book. Remember?
Yeah.
I said it needs a lot more PG and a lot less 13. Anyways.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, you know. Anyways. It's time to end the episode. We're gonna try this, the longos. That's not how it works. Get out of my room. Get out of here. Get out.
I think the camera didn't see that anyway.
I think I want you to physically leave the room.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cake. No, I won't.
You don't take it. Just go. Doesn't close the door. Thank you. This is the end of episode 4. Right now, to go away. This is the end. We talked about the Lunch Club and Sam WS and all sorts of things that are kind of weird. And George made some weird faces. John talked a lot. It was very weird to watch and much more to listen to. Not too much to say, not too much to do, other than to say goodbye and leave this now through and through.